Hey there and welcome back. This is your Movers and Mints Daily for July 15th, 2022. I'm your host Goldie and we're going to be covering the top most popular Solana NFT projects according to Magic Eden in the past 24 hours, as well as a very popular upcoming mint that's going to be happening. So before we dive into all that, I always want to remind you that I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't jump into anything hastily. Always do your own research before investing in any projects. These videos are strictly for entertainment purposes. I'm just doing a high-level introduction to the popular projects, and you take the ball, run with it from there. All right? So let's hop into the top 5. Now, today's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit of a weird one, and you'll see why in a second here. So we're going to start with number 6 today, and I'll show you why in just a second. Number 6, the Weeping Angels. So the Weeping Angels have been very popular since they debuted. They've minted less than a week ago. They currently have a floor price of 2.29, 1,284 Solana in volume in the past 24 hours. Pretty sharp decrease though. It's about 48% as opposed to the previous 24 hours before that. So these guys may be starting to fade off a little bit. Not quite sure, but that floor price is holding pretty strong. So they're doing a good job of maintaining. It looks like they may be leveling out there. So we're gonna move on to number 5. And number 5 is a brand new project called DucksVegas. I think it's pretty unique looking art, and you can see the different attributes in the 3D art as well. You see Rubik's Cubes, this little drone guy, coins, stuff like different kinds of hats. They're all ducks. Become one of the 4,000 ducks to gain access to the ultimate play and earn metaverse. DucksVegas NFT becomes your digital identity, your profile picture, and your in-game character. Participate in a variety of games to climb leaderboards, level up, and most importantly, earn quack. That's the coin. Otherwise, rent out your NFTs to receive a steady stream of passive income. So it sounds like there's a lot of promises there and a lot of opportunity. This one's brand new. Obviously, there's a lot to be seen on the delivery of their promises. So if it does come to fruition, sounds like a really cool idea. And with a floor price of 1.04, very affordable, a 550% increase in volume in the previous 24 hours. So these guys are definitely feeling that initial mint boom, and we'll see where they go from here. So we'll check in the coming days and see how they're doing. All right, on to number 4. Goes without saying, these guys 9 out of 10 times are going to be up here. The OK Bears, floor price of 96. They really have a heavy resistance at that 100 floor price, because when you take a look at the ones available on the marketplace, you got 96, that's the floor price, then 98, 99, and so on and so forth. So these guys keep fighting that 100 floor price. I really don't expect it to dip below that 100, if at all, aside from these one-off 98, 96, 98s, things like that. Incredible project, huge community, tons of volume. They just peaked. They eclipsed the 1.9 million Solana mark total volume all time recently this week. So just the steady march towards 2 million. Just incredible stuff there. So great project. Obviously, if you got the money, something I think about there. But let's move on. Now, this is why I decided to go with the top 6 today as opposed to the top 5. Because Flippies is in the top 5. It comes in at number 3, technically, but you see the flag here, and I'm not going to promote or talk about projects that are flagged. So I don't know what the heck this is. I've never heard of it. All of a sudden, it's just booming. And the red flag to me was when I looked at the day-over-day volume. It's done, 135,127% more than it had done in the previous 24 hours. That's a red flag, my friends. So, don't know what's going on with this. Don't care. It's flagged. Moving on. So, on to number 2, Primates. Primates staying very strong. This was a project not a lot of people expected to see the success that it has already, and I think it's been around long enough to assume that they're here to stay. They've been hovering between that 15 to 20 floor price. Right now you can see they're at an 18. A lot of volume, 300,000 in total volume since they've been around. In the past 24 hours, they've done just under 2,000 in Solana. So a lot of movement, a lot of action. These guys, I think have pretty cool, unique art as well, and it's a Web3 brand. So dive in if you're interested. All the links, as usual, are all in the description below, so you can take a look at anything we're talking about there. Your resources will be down there. Now let's move on to number one on the day. Back-to-back wins. Liberty Square, the Sinister Squirrel Syndicate. These guys minted, I believe, yesterday or the day before. Looks like they're slowly revealing the characters here, and I'm not sure much about this project, but it does look like there is a way to reveal your squirrels, so you can take a risk, it looks like, and I'm not really sure what this project's all about. Art and lore based project built with a focus on future development. I don't know, but 2.69 floor price, a lot of volume, 4,645 in the past 24 hours, which is about a 17% decrease compared to the previous 24 hours. But hey, they're staying strong in that number one back-to-back days. Good sign, right? So check it out if you're interested in these guys. And that's going to round it out for the top 5 projects in the past 24 hours. Now, let's shift gears to the part of the show where we talk about really popular upcoming projects as voted on in the drop calendar feature in Magic Eden. So what I do is I go to the drop calendar on Magic Eden, and then I filter by the number of upvotes. Upvotes, if you're unaware, you have to log in to Magic Eden's website in order to validate that vote, so you know you're getting real, genuine upvotes. So I've already done Soul Park, I've already done Brave Bulls, so I just kind of go down the line here. The Friendly Giants, 2,824 upvotes. So we're gonna check these guys out. I'll tell you, it caught my eye. I think it's really cool. Look at those guys. I think this is some of the coolest art that I've ever seen. And they claim themselves to be the first animated 3D NFT collection on the Solana blockchain. So, you know, historical projects, you know, having a good benchmark as a project, you know, saying you own part of history, kind of a cool thing. I'm not going to read that whole description here, but let's over to the website, and you can see there's a little bit more of a high-def picture. The different characters look really cool, at least I think, in my opinion. There's a pharaoh, there's a candy cane guy. The supply is going to be 5,555 of them. 3 soul in order to purchase one of these guys, and the mint date is going to be July 19th. So what are Friendly Giants? I wanted to come down here because I didn't want to, you know, inundate you with a ton of information, but the Friendly Giants is a Web3 brand built for those who like to dream big and stand tall. Together we take a step forward towards brighter days. The Friendly Giants is one of the first animated 3D NFT collections on the Solana blockchain, ready to take over the metaverse, spread a new sound, and make a positive impact. And if you're wondering if they really walk, they do. So, simple answer there. Take a look at their Twitter. They have a really large following, 76.3 thousand followers for these guys. Very active, as you'd expect, in the days leading up to a mint. And I'm not sure if their whitelist is still open, but let's head over to their Discord. And you can look at their total members is 18.7 thousand in their Discord. So a ton of people, a lot of followers there. And you can see on the left here, I always like, this is just my personal opinion, but I always like to see the list of collabs long, because that means they're not aggressively trying to take over the space like some other unnamed projects that are large seem to do. I think in the space that we all live in the Solana ecosystem, we're all going to grow together. It's not a mutually exclusive, you know, success or failure. You know, we all can help each other rise together. That honestly is the point of these videos. So it's cool to see that portion of it. And that's gonna be it for the day. So thanks for watching. As always, that's your Movers and Mints Daily for July 15th, 2022. As always, I appreciate you taking the time to check it out. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Get them interested in Solana. I mentioned yesterday, it's a down time for everybody, but hey, you know, you gotta see the darkest days to get to the brightest ones, right? So I think we have a great future ahead of us, and there's a lot of great people in this space. So we'll see you tomorrow for another Movers and Mints Daily. Check it out from Frisco, Texas. It's Goldie. We'll see you tomorrow.